Hello, Sagittarius. This is Miss Joan of Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm programming the cards for the final week of May, 22nd through the 28th. And I have the 3 cards in front of me representing the final week from the overview video. And we have 7 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands. Let's get these cards. Get them programmed and ready to go. Right, here we go. So here we go. Let's just see what's going on here. So the 7 of Pentacles is showing up, telling me that you have plenty of money to take care of yourself and that you'll be all right no matter what's going on, okay? So you don't have to do anything based on money right now, okay? What we have here is the Hermit. Don't let it make you go home and go inside, because that's not what being a person who starts something. You just started something last week. Just because you have a check in the mail or in your inbox doesn't mean that you can stop working, okay? So I want you to fight against the Hermit. The Hermit is not where you want to go right now, all right? Because you want to use your power to help others. Ta-da! So that is how you do it, is not by going home and going to bed, okay? So don't do that. The Knight of Pentacles is here talking about an area where you're blocked. So there's somebody else fighting for power who's going to try and tell you, hey, I got this. You don't have to be here. It's okay. Be careful, because if people are paying and a cash drawer and all that, things disappear. So be careful. You have choices and options, many choices and options, some of which may be confusing. So go ahead and do some writing, you know, do some soul searching, kind of do some research and figure out which options, what the options are, what are the pros and cons of each option, and then you can make an educated decision, all right? But, I mean, don't blow off the choices, and don't leave it to Mr. Night Guy over here, because he's going to make a decision that suits him best, and you will get screwed. So, don't do that. And I can see there's a 2 of Swords here that tells me that you're a little afraid of this Night Guy. It's normal to have discomfort about confrontations. And not every conversation is a confrontation. If you just have a conversation where you explain, in this case, because it's the 2 of Swords, I can tell you that the way to approach this situation is just to explain where you're coming from. It's a little bit vulnerable, and yes, you don't have to cry, but you can definitely say, hey, this is how this is what I like, and this is what makes me feel good. This is not what makes me feel good. I didn't start this whole company thing, or this situation, or cycle, or partnership to have it blow up in my face. I didn't do this so that I would make everybody else do everything. I am happy to do what is my part, and I am happy to do or help you learn how to do what I'm doing, but I'm not willing to give you all of my money. Ha-ha! So, if they're not willing to do the work, then they probably shouldn't get all the benefit, right? So that's what we're going to try and explain to this person, is that you got to do the work if you want to get the benefit. And at the same time, you're still not going to get all the benefit because it's mine. Okay, so, good. This is the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands is here to tell you that things will speed up as we get through this process of processing this Night Guy. He is a blocker, but at the same time, you got to process it, get it through, right? Once it's kind of over the hump, boom, things are going to move. They're going to ratchet right up. Speed is coming at you super fast, and there will be more control and power coming your way. Ta-da! And you will have, this is the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords. And it may be that this person quits and stops wanting to be a part of your project, which would speed things up for you, where you would have to suddenly have to cover them. Oh, I'm sorry about that. But you have a new way. You learned a new way last week to cover things that were a little awkward and strange. You went to a temp, or you considered a temp, and that's a good thing. Getting involved with that sort of situation could benefit you tremendously. So figure ways around the situation and take on being empowered in a way that is truly beneficial to you. If they've gone through an agency elsewhere, they will have already had certain credentials checked, boxes checked, and other things checked. So there's somebody else doing an awful lot of backgroundy stuff, etc., if you tell them you need that. So yay, right? Cool. So this is all very wonderful. You can have all of these things handled and certainly take care of yourself and maybe alleviate yourself of this Knight of Pentacles, all right? Cool. I look forward to seeing what happens for you, Sagittarius, in the following month of June. We'll talk then. Thank you.